Hey everyone, welcome back to High Rollin' Seas. If you're planning a cruise on the Star of the Seas, this might be one of the most interesting cabins you can book. This is an infinite Central Park balcony stateroom, which means instead of a traditional balcony outside the room, the window actually opens to turn part of the cabin into your balcony space. As you walk into the room, you can tell this is a newer configuration, has a good amount of space. Starting with the thermostat, this is the control station for your lights, as well as the thermostat in the room. It also can control the balcony window up and down. As we look inside the bathroom, it is a little smaller than what I've noticed on prior ships for a balcony size, but it's still a good size. The shower is a very much bigger size than what I'm used to on ships. There's also a good amount of storage space by the door and also right by the toilet area. We make our way towards the seating and living space where the sofa area is. Of course, as you walk in, there's all your information about laundry, your Casino Royale information, and your cruise compass. Also some plugs on the desk, which usually are very beneficial. The fridge is actually a lot smaller than I anticipated, and it is slightly inconvenient. So right next to the control panel to the left, there's actually a little opening where the mirror is that has extra storage space and your safe. Sofa area is a good spot. Thank goodness we didn't have a crib this go around, so there was a lot of space to move around. Heading over to the closet area, the wired shelves did come in handy. I just wish there was more of them. Even though the space was okay in the closet, I wish that right side had a little bit more space. Although it did provide for a good amount of space for our travel car seat, which was important. Heading toward the bed area, this is always my favorite part on Royal Caribbean ships. The bed is extremely comfortable. The TV is actually a very good size. I very much enjoyed that. And now we come to the balcony area. This is part of the infinite balcony. Number of ways that you can use this on a cruise. We actually ended up using it for a baby play space. The switch is on the left. The one on the far left pertains to the blind that goes up and down, and then the one on the right actually handles the window. Much like a balcony room, I would highly recommend not leaving the window open. Otherwise, when you leave the room and come back in, it's going to feel like a tornado hit in there. It'll be very windy and very hard to close the door. Surprisingly enough, I actually prefer this over a regular balcony room, simply because don't have to worry about the door being shut as much or the blinds. There's a big blind that comes all the way down, and it covers the light very well. Plus, in addition, I kind of like to hear the hustle and bustle of Central Park and kind of hear the ship. When you're on a regular balcony, you can't really hear the ship, you just hear the sea, so it doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing, it's different for everyone, and this is just my preference. And that is a look of an infinite Central Park balcony stateroom on Star of the Seas. Thank you very much for joining us today. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe below, and we will see you on the ships.